welcome to the show. Again, we thank God that you can view the show, whether it's in your kitchen, whether it's in your bedroom, or even in your den, whatever area of your home that you watch the show. We're pleased to have you watch D.A.P Ministry Presents. We're excited because we always have good information for you, and no doubt we're going to have great information for you today. But we always say to you, if you have relatives, friends, visitors that are coming to visit you, make sure you take a trip to the Lower Ninth Ward and let them see that area that was so hard hit from Katrina. But also, you can look at the devastation but realize the restoration that the Lord will do. So that's what we're looking forward to, and the blessing of God bringing back those communities. As I say in the past, yes, there are areas that overgrown lots and some things that blighted property that really should be addressed. And so we need the citizens to stand up and speak up, and so we can work better in that area. But also, we thank God for our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith, also known as D.K. Smith, radio personality, 940 AM on your radio dial, WYLD. He has a saying that goes like this:
from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., I take you home in style with a smile.
And he also has his finger on the pulse of what's taking place locally as well as nationally and then internationally. Mm-hmm. And I know you have some announcements for us.
Well, let me do with some international first. Just remind everyone that we're on YouTube. You could use your desktop, laptop, notebook, even your smartphone to check us out. Go to the search engine of YouTube and look for D.A.P. Ministries TV show, and you'll find this and other shows on there. And that's on the international side. Locally, I'd like to invite everyone, being a co-chairperson of the Milan Focus Group, on the 23rd of November, we will be doing a cleanup in the area, and it will be at the corner of Saratoga and Fusher. And so we'll have NOLA Trash Mob, which is a locally based group. They come out, spend an hour with the people in the community to clean up. They provide bags. You just have to provide your own gloves.
And shovels?
They'll have all that for us and everything.
Okay. So all you have to do is have the work ethic.
And the trash. And unfortunately, we got the trash in that area, so we want to get that picked up and everything. Now, the other part of that is they will coordinate with the city so that the next day the city will pick up.
So just have it bagged up and the city come up.
It'll be all done. So we're asking for not just for those in that area, but if you'd like to help out, we're looking forward to that.
So you're inviting the whole city?
Hey, if they come.
Clean up one area?
Well,
then go down to another area?
We could do that, yeah. So that's what we're looking at.
Let's work together.
And so that's going to be Saturday, November 23rd at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
And so looking forward to that. As well, we have guests. Speaking of neighbors,
why don't you introduce her?
One of them is my neighbor, and I'd like to thank her for accepting the invitation. Rosa, Torres, and Rashida, Ferdinand. And tell us where you're from.
I'm from New Orleans.
You got me. But I mean,
your
organization.
Sankofa Community Development Corporation.
I like the way she said that. And you're the executive director?
Yes.
And Rosa is the communications director?
Mm-hmm. Communications coordinator, yes.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about the organization.
We've been working since 2008, primarily in the Ninth Ward area, to try to improve the community, improve the built environment, bring better food access and health and wellness resources through youth enrichment programs and different ways of making the land and the neighborhood a better place.
So Rosa, what do you coordinate? Is it just one particular area? Can your organization just really target the Lower Ninth Ward, or could it go to another area as well?
Well, we target the Ninth Ward.
Okay.
Completely, upper and lower. But we have like 3 projects, so I'm in charge of coordinating the communications of those projects, which are the Learning Gardens, our mobile market, and the farmers market.
Okay, talk a little bit about those operations and how it works, because maybe we have some individuals in the neighborhood and they may want to get involved. Tell us how to get involved and the benefit of being involved with your organization.
Our learning gardens are different parts of the community. We have 3 currently up and running. Right now, one is in a school location, the former Frederick Douglass High School. Arise Academy is in that building. And then we have a garden in the Lower Ninth Ward on St. Claude Court in North Rampart, and one in the Upper Ninth Ward on Independence Street and North Johnson. We supply a newly launched mobile market from some of the vegetables that are grown in the garden. And we also just beautify the community and provide fresh food in the area to residents who live in the area. The market that we are operating has now become a mobile market. We're launching it on November 23rd to improve accessibility of fresh food in the Ninth Ward area, which is a food desert. A lot of residents in the area do have challenges with reaching fresh and healthy food through different barriers of time and transportation and just the availability of it. You don't have any fresh food outlets in our neighborhood. So we created this mobile market to address that. We've been operating a weekly farmers market for the past 2 years and decided that a mobile market, after doing a lot of outreach with the community, was an important opportunity to bring more fresh food in the area, locally sourced from farmers from Louisiana.
Now, I got to ask Rosa, because what is the advantage of a mobile market compared to your regular supermarkets?
Well, one of our main targets are seniors. Seniors don't have the ability anymore to be driving around. So one of our main points of the mobile market is just going to places where people are already gathering. So just go to church, you listen to the service, and then you go out and you can make your shopping of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Rashida, how does that work? Because does people have to be on a fixed income, or do you have to use government assistance? How do you apply this mobile market that it can be accessed by the whole community?
So the market, we accept cash, but we also accept the Louisiana Purchase Food Stamp Card. You can use your credit card, Visa, Master, and also American Express to purchase the food at the market. Predominantly fresh vegetables, and we'll probably have some citrus fruit coming because we do offer seasonal foods, Louisiana produce. But to access the market, what we've done is partnered with different community-based groups that have already created a community hub, already have gathering spaces. So churches naturally are gathering spaces, faith-based spaces where people come and congregate. Schools, health clinics, senior centers, community centers. Those are the groups that we've been working with. We already have partnerships with those various groups from the work we've been doing in the community, but we decided to make a direct link with them to actually have those locations as mobile market stops. So you could come to the market and use any of those forms of payment, but we also offer incentive programs, a program called Veggie Dollars, which provides an incentive, $5 a week for low-income seniors and families with children to purchase vegetables at the market.
Okay, and so the advantage is that for seniors, they don't have to drive or get somebody to drive them. They can walk outside almost, because that's the next question in dealing with. Where are some of this, I use the idea of a satellite expression of your mobile. It's not all over the Ninth Ward, but you're located at least, 4 sites?
Right now, we'll be in 2 sites in the Lower Ninth Ward, and we call it mobile because it's a market that can move. Mm-hmm. It can move to different stops in different locations. So our first site is on Forstall and St. Claude Avenue. The physical address is 5030 St. Claude Avenue. It's at a parking lot adjacent to the St. Paul Church of God in Christ. So we've developed a partnership with the church and the group that is operating out of that space. There's also a flea market that's there that's connected with the church. Already a built environment. The market's going to be there every Saturday. And what we also know is that there used to be a produce truck there. Right. So it's also continuing.
That same principle is already in the mind of the community.
Right, and that's what happened when we talk to people in the community. A lot of seniors, they already know about the mobile truck, the food truck. So it was a good model that was a natural fit.
Yeah, you need to mention Pastor Dyson's name, even though I gave it to you.
Yes, Reverend Dyson. We've been working closely with Reverend Dyson and Mr. Linnell at the church to operate the market there and develop that partnership. There's already also a Federal Express mailing space. There's a barbershop. So there's some businesses on that strip and that block in that area, and this just supports that work that's already being done. The other stop that we have identified is at the Lower Ninth Ward Senior Center, and that's led by Mr. Claude Stewart and Ms. Andrea Sanchez, and we are working with them to provide vegetables to the seniors who go to that center. And that's on Claiborne Avenue, Claiborne and Egania. It's at the Trinity Lutheran Church.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that because Trinity Lutheran, I'm familiar with the Lower Ninth Ward. I was right around Lazada Street, not Derby, Renee, all that area. It's my old stomping ground.
Same here.
Yeah,
Long time ago. Oh, I want to ask you a question. That's local. I'm thinking global. When I say global, the First Lady, Michelle Obama, has an initiative for, fresh fruits and gardens and everything. How would it be to have that kind of influence to come, and I shouldn't necessarily come, but be recognized? Because when I think about the fresh fruits and garden and everything, I think about what she's doing in the White House. The White House has a garden right now in the back part and everything. You like that?
It would be awesome. I mean, we actually have her book in our office, and we use that as a model of ways of creating gardens that are accessible to the community in a very simple but beautiful way. And what I love about the work that she's doing is it connects the fresh fruits and vegetables to children, and that's an important part of our work as well. We work with 5th and 6th graders who attend Arise Academy, and we'll be expanding our program called the HEAL Project to other schools as well over the next year. But the students learn about health, they learn about good food, nutritious food, cardiovascular risk factors. They work in the garden, they plant seeds in the garden and transplant them into beds. And they also are doing Smoothie Contest, which Rosa is currently teaching them how to make smoothies from fresh fruits and vegetables. And they're going to do the Smoothie Contest at the mobile market launch next Saturday.
Oh.
Okay, so Rosa, give us the secret about the Smoothie Contest. and the secret is why you didn't have any, so we could have sampled it and we can tell you who was going to be the winner. Talk a little bit about that
I can tell
smoothie.
you a secret. So we are putting broccoli in our smoothies.
Are you serious?
Yes, and kids love it.
Okay,
so
good.
It's just like a good way.
So the kids know this? Do the kids really know you put broccoli?
Yes, because they're the ones putting the broccoli on their smoothies. We just provide them with the recipes and the ingredients, and they're the ones that work it out and make their own smoothies.
I like that. I like broccoli.
They're measuring it themselves,
Yes.
and they're also telling us what else needs to be added to the smoothie. Oh, it's a little too bitter. Oh, it's a little too sweet. Okay, we need more spinach here. And so they're making it. They're measuring out the ingredients, putting it together. When they come to the garden, I love this young man. He had eggplant, and he had rosemary, and he had some other vegetable, and he was trying to figure out, I can make a good salad with this, and because they just love to pick stuff when they go in the garden. And it's just amazing to see them connecting to fresh vegetables, raw fresh vegetables.
So you're getting young kids to eat their vegetable at a young age, being involved. Look, and we got to go to break. When we come back, I'll tell you about my story about vegetables, and I'll tell you about now that I'm an adult why I like vegetables. But as a child, no vegetables, no broccoli, no things like that. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Rosa. We're going to talk to Rashida, and they're going to talk more about their program. And we hope you get involved with it because it's going to come to a neighborhood near you. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Poor nutrition today will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we...